Well, it's gone live on my phone straight away. And that's with the mic plugged into my phone. I have no flaming idea what the hell is going on. I haven't got my reading glasses on. No, shite. Whoever's there, just bear with me a moment. Hello, Lady K. It should sound good. I have had a hell of a problem setting all this up. Just bear with me a moment, please. Right, reading glasses on. Yeah, I've got some new glasses too, and I've got to switch between general vision and reading glasses. Right. Does it sound much better than it used to do? Because I hope it does. This thing here. Hopefully. Thank you, Lady K. Look who's there in the background as well.
Hey, Lady K. Sorry for not looking at the little thing he's got set up to record with, but
I'm having to use my phone because my PC isn't playing ball at the moment, so I'm running scans and all sorts at the moment. But hopefully the audio is much better than it used to be. Hi, Mrs. Tim. How's things at your end anyway? Oh, good. I hope they're good. Sorry, I haven't been on... What the hell is that? Sorry, I haven't been online for a while, but not really much to talk about when I've been out decorating and doing all sorts of jobs. So, yeah, I've been busy myself too. Atawahinta! Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? Hope you're good, love. And don't say that you're good because you're the right side of the grass. You'll be that way for a long time. You've been busy working too, Lady K.
Now what Lady K's chicken and dumplings recipe?
Really?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if you could hear that, but Mrs. T says she wants Lady K's what?
Chicken and dumplings recipe.
Chicken and dumplings recipe.
I want to try my hand at American chicken and dumplings.
She wants to try the American way of doing it.
Because I've never made dumplings with eggs in before.
Steep learning curve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Bobby, how are you doing, buddy? I hope the audio sounds a lot better than it used to do. Oh, she says she doesn't have one. Apologises.
Oh, no problem.
It's alright, don't worry about it, Lady K. It's okay.
I have my own, I just want to compare it to the American recipe.
Right, she says she has her own recipe of it. She just wanted to compare it to the American way of doing it. It's like our gravy versus your gravy. I wouldn't touch the American gravy. I really wouldn't. The audio sounds great. Thank you, Atawahinta. Sounds the same but great. Oh, that's cool. She says she bets yours is better. Or batter.
Well, of these Americans that keep telling me they put eggs in the dumplings. I've never put eggs in dumplings in my life.
Yeah, so yeah. So I'm sorry, I've had to go live on my phone. I tried doing it on YouTube on my computer. Joining Cosmic Lettuce. No, I won't be tonight, Bobby. I haven't done for some weeks because I've been out decorating and
we've been busy.
We've been really busy, and I've been up early, which means going to bed early. Apart from tonight, because it's now 1:40 a.m. So yeah, but I will be joining again once we start getting our dark nights back here. Excuse me. I just hope this bloody microphone sounds a lot better than my other microphone on the webcam that isn't working at the moment for some reason. Hence doing it on the phone. But I tell you what though, Sue,
What, darling?
the video looks 20 times better on this bloody phone than it does on that bloody PC.
I know, it's just that it's so tiny.
You got to do some stuff out in the world sometimes. That's true, Atawahinta. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. By the way, I hope you're very well. I know you're still batting and doing great. So big thumbs up from me. By the way, I still haven't configured this yet. So volume levels, distortion, any feedback's welcome. Yes, that's Sue behind me, Bobby. Yeah. Hang on, I'll move the camera a little so you can see it.
Yeah. Sue's here, I just can't see that little screen he's using.
No, it's my phone. I don't know if you can hear her. Just yell hello, Bobby, or yell hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I'm sat at back at room and I can't see you or anything on that little thing.
Put your glasses on.
I would, except that I'll have to make Carmen when we went shopping.
Bobby says, hey, Dizzy Sue.
Hey, Bobby.
So I've been dying to try this mic out. It's a present that my wife bought me for my birthday present, and it's not an expensive one, but it's got to be 1,000 times better than that bloody microphone on my webcam. Hello, was that Patrick? Mike is okay, but doesn't do anything for the accent. Yeah.
You'll never kill that, love.
Yeah. Bye, Patrick. How's that doing, me old slop cart? Hope that's doing well. Cheers, me old pal.
Yeah, they'll never kill that.
I'm going to war with an astronomy in my ear. I was ripping off the elderly community. Yeah, you give him hell, Atawahinta. You give him hell. You give him hell. Oh, where's the other chat? Ah, there we go. I'm still not used to doing this on my phone, so sounds really great. Lol, Patrick. Yeah, Patrick, ever the comedian. I'll tell you what, I endeavour to be the comedian that Patrick is, and I don't think I'll ever get there.
No, neither do I.
And the wife agrees with that fully.
You've got too much of your dad's sense of humour for that.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I agree with that. Windows resource did not find any integrity violations. I tried this on my PC. Patrick is the funniest guy I've ever. Yep, I agree. I couldn't agree with you more, Atawahinta. I really couldn't. Oh, you're listening to Shortwave? Oh, cool, Bobby. You can get around the world on shortwave. I'm afraid that's one thing that's taken a back burner with me. I've got so many hobbies, and I don't have time for them all. Patrick, you get your own little Grammy award for the comedian of the year, Grammy or BAFTA or whatever. I'd say BAFTA. No, I can't find it.
No, BAFTA's an acting award.
Voice of the Report of the Week. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, Bobby. As you know, I'm not. It was something I tried to get into, but it's taken a back burner for now until I get a bit more time. I've got next doors to do. Actually, I should rephrase that.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm going to do Janet.
You've got Janet to do.
Yeah, I know. I've got Janet to do. No, she's had her old
bungalow, rabbit hutch.
Yeah, she's had the place fully rewired, which means they've been chasing holes in walls, making a right mess, ripping the wallpaper apart, and this, that, and the other. And I've got that to decorate now, and I only finished a decorating job yesterday, which is why I've been busy. And I've got about 3 more decorating jobs lined up. I'm just waiting. How's the weather? Oh, the weather here, Bobby. We were promised, after the heat wave of early to mid-August, then it became rainy, but we were promised that it was going to get hot again.
In October.
Not quite as, no, they said through September. They said not quite as hot, but we would get our second shot at summer. We're still waiting for it.
Okay.
When the sun's out, it's nice and warm. I wouldn't say it's hot. And we've had quite a lot of rain, so I think we're now into autumn, to be honest. So
You wouldn't say it's hot in Sahara.
I wouldn't say it's hot in Sahara. I'd still wear my leather jacket.
Exactly.
Forgot to say hi to Catherine and to Bobby. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, no worries, Patrick. No worries.
Right. That one.
Muggy weather. Yeah, I've heard you're having some hot temperatures over there, yeah. All right, look.
Yeah. So I'm going for it.
Good.
And then I'm going to.
Yeah. I can't wait to get that guitar built up because I'm going to plug that into this audio connection port and give it a whirl.
Slide your chair just a touch.
Yeah,
And
sure.
go, thank you.
Should be as slim as me, then you get through. That's
Yeah.
how to piss your wife off.
When did that ever piss me off? I would never want to be like you.
I remember when you lost a lot of weight and you were similar weight to me.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I'm
And I
cold.
bloody hated it.
I'm freezing. Well, now you know how I bloody feel.
I prefer the cuddly curves. Thank you.
Yeah, you keep your cuddly curves. I'll stay slim. Cold, but slim. Yeah, but I must admit a little bit of chunk on your bones does give you some heat. You jammy get. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? I turned 52 weeks ago. Woohoo! Half a century. 18,750 days. Roughly.
You're like, what, 3 weeks ago?
Alright, then 3 weeks ago. To be honest, Bobby, I've heard very, very little back from Gilles. That particular night I was referring to when he said that he wasn't going to do the shows, I think he was pretty much out of his head. I was talking to him and he was telling me a couple of woes, which I can't go into details of. And I was just saying, hang in there, mate. Keep your chin up, and if you need a chat or whatever, we're here for you. And yes, I'm just a baby, yeah. And I got a message back saying, just fucking have it, literally. No more tech shows. So I think he was pretty much off his head at that moment. Yes, he's doing his daily videos, although he's missed a few days, but understandable. I think he's got other things going on, which we're not privy to. I'm not privy to, and I'm sure you guys aren't. I don't know. He's posting a lot more on Facebook than he was doing before, which I don't really understand, because he said he wasn't a fan of Facebook, and I'm definitely not a fan of Facebook. Yeah, I had to wait until, yeah. I must admit, he had me a little bit worried. I don't know. It does have some things going on, some of which I'm privy to, which I think, in whatever state he was in, he let slip to me, and obviously I can't repeat it. If he's getting into another business. Yeah, I know he's been trying to get into other businesses. I know he tried to go for a loan along with a friend of his who would have been a co-associate or co-business partner, and because part of Gilles' income was on YouTube, which doesn't count as an accountable income because it can go up and down within hours, so they wouldn't lend him any money on the strength of that, even though he's been doing pretty well off it. So I know at one point I think he wanted to open with his partner some kind of bar. I don't know if it was a coffee bar or an alcohol bar, but this bar would also have what's the word I'm looking for? The old type gaming machines around, retro gaming. and it would be a bar with a theme on retro gaming. So you'd get guys like us who used to do all the old kind of gaming and going in there for a coffee or a beer or whatever. But apparently he wasn't loaned the money for that.
Can you just excuse me? while
Oh,
I
you
say
off to bed, love?
Yeah.
All right. All right, love it.
Alright, baby.
Okie dokie.
Night, night, y'all.
They've heard you.
Night, baby.
You bought me a brilliant mic, so they've all heard you. Just make sure that if you toot, you close the door. Because they'll hear that.
Oi, you're the bleeding too.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Good night, Mrs. Tim, everybody says.
Night, night, all. He's in, door's locked.
Yes, he's in the door. He's not going back out tonight.
No, door's locked.
And window's locked.
Yep.
So he's not sneaking through that gap.
No.
Fat little shit. Yeah. All right, I'll see you when I come to bed, love.
You'll see me, bud.
I'll try not to make a lot of noise.
Turn the light on that bit, no?
I'll try not to make a lot of noise.
Night, night.
All right. Yeehaw! She's gone to bed. Ha ha!
What?
Yes, I know I'm a twat. But no, as far as the radio shows do seem to do much better. Yeah, I agree, Atto Hinter, and that might be what he's, yeah, no karaoke, I know. That might be what he's concentrating on. And maybe he's putting the time that he spent on the tech videos into other things that are more profitable or whatever. I mean, I can't knock him for that. If that's what he decides to do, that's his own choice. And end of the day, we've all got to put bread on the table. So yeah, I wish him luck. I really do. Although I am gonna miss the live shows where we all get together, us bloody nutters all in one place. But that's where I got to know you guys, and that's a big part of it. It's you guys and the live shows. No karaoke, not much to have a live show about. No, I agree, Patrick. It's just the same old with bug fixes. If he wants to make money on YouTube, hang on, oh way up. Bear with me. If he wants to make money on YouTube, he has to put his time. Yeah, I agree. And at the end of the day, to put food on the table, you've got to go where the money is. By the way, do I sound loud enough? Does this mic sound scratchy or tinny or whatever? I could always put the pop filter over. Try that and see what that's like. Does that sound any better? Brilliant. It must sound better than the bloody microphone on my little web camera. Hopefully this sounds even better. Perhaps more bassy, whatever, I don't know. Cheers guys, thanks for the feedback. Happy about that, because this was my first real test of this microphone. Not an expensive one, but for the money, very good. Cheers, Lady K. Hope you're having a glass of wine while you sat there. Feet up, relax after your work. Time to roll a cigarette, by the way. I'm not used to this bloody thing in my way. Oh, good on you. Hang on. I'll raise one for that. Here's to you, Lady Kate. So, come on. Any of you guys got any news? Hopefully, some stories of good fortune. Lady Kate. Yeah, I want to hear some good stories for a change. I've heard a few bad stories from people, and you know, if that's the way life deals with it. I like your mic better than Cosmic's new mic. Yours stays out of the way. Oh, you mean yeah, because he's got it in his hand, hasn't he? Yeah. I could put this in my hand. Actually, I should rephrase that. I'll let you into a secret. This was a 30 quid microphone, which probably equates to US dollars $35 to $40. You get the I call it the Afro, but it's the wind guard that sits on top of the mic. You get this pop filter, which clamps to your microphone. You get the shock mount, which is this that holds the microphone. You get an XLR to XLR cable, and then you get an XLR extension cable to a 3.5mm jack, which plugs into your sound card. And on top of that, you get a big scissor jack, which I'll attempt to show you it. So the full setup, I'll see if I can show you it. This is the full setup. So you've got, it clamps to the desk there, and you've got the big scissor jack, which bends and shapes wherever you want it to. You got all the cabling that comes with it. All the cabling that comes with it, and you can pay $20 for the cables alone. So this in our money was I think £30 and free delivery. So yeah, 32. Ah, she's listening. Right, where's that bloody chat window gone? Come on back. Come on. Ah, there we are. Oh, that's, yeah, very nice for that kind of money. Yeah, it is. It is. He keeps dropping his mic and turns his head away, losing the sound. Yeah. Oh, he's got a new mic. All right. What? He's got one on a mount. Because I know he was using a condenser microphone. I can't remember if it was cabled or wireless, but it didn't sound all that good, to be honest. But then again, that could be his internet connection. Testicles, testicles, 1, 2, 3. I hope I've got this set up right, because I'd hate to go to all this bloody trouble of setting it all up and getting it wrong. Yeah, Cosmic doesn't seem to know how to use his new mic. Yeah, well, he should RTFM. Read the manual. But those blokes, we never read the manual. He wanted to free up his hands, now his hands are free to knock the mic around. I must admit, I've knocked into this a few times. I'm going to have to get used to it being there. See if I can position it a bit better. Turn that up a bit. I must admit, these mics are quite cumbersome. I do have another microphone, which I got from my mobile phone, because I want to take this to concerts for when I'm recording, because I don't have an expensive camera or anything, but I'm just trying to get it out of the bag to show you. And I've tried this out, and it is pretty good for recording. It's a little microphone like that. You've got a left and a right, and then that plugs into your phone, and you can angle it how you want. And I'm hoping that is better than the phone's own microphone, which I'm sure it will be. But that, believe it or not, was £1. £1. The wife bought it off a obscure website that we wasn't even sure would even send you the stuff for what they were charging, but eventually they turned up and they say it can take up to 45 days for these things to arrive, but you're spending pennies, and sometimes you're getting good stuff and sometimes you're getting crap. It's potluck. It's potluck. Yeah, it's tiny, isn't it? I've heard that before. So yeah, going back to the crapshoot. So yeah, going back to the live shows, I hope at some point he gets a bit fed up of not doing the live shows, because you know he'll go a bit of time not do a live show, and then he'll go, tell you what, I really fancy doing one, and I'm hoping that side of it kicks in, and he does the shows again. Let's hope so. But if not, you know, that's his decision. I'm trying to figure out a way where we can all get together, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and have a chat, probably on a similar basis to what we're doing now. The only problem is, if I commit to doing that, it's going to get pretty boring pretty quick, because there's not going to be a subject. No need for 2 shows, just one. Yeah, I agree, Patrick. Just one, or even one every 2 weeks. Judging by the message I got back from him that night, I don't just get the feeling his heart isn't in it. I get the feeling that he really doesn't want to do it, for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't ask him. That's his business. But I would like to see him back doing it again on a weekly basis. He doesn't need to do 2 shows. I agree with that. 1 would suffice, or even 1 per fortnight, 2 weeks. Better than nothing. It's just that for me, and I'm sure some of you guys as well, he does not seem burned out by it. No, you're right, he doesn't. You're right, he doesn't. But for me, I mean, Gilles, he's got the community, and alright, the biggest part of his community is on the radio side of things, which is fine, good. He needs that. That's probably his main base. But for me, and for many other people who are not Gilles, we had our own little community, which we've probably already lost most of, because he's not doing the shows. And I'm not putting any blame his way or anything like that. And I'm sure some of them probably still expect him starting again in September, which is already now September. But I've got a feeling that he's not going to be doing it. But every now and again he'll just send out an announcement saying, do you know what, I feel like doing a live show. And to be honest, I mean, his tech show and his Windows show, we're only getting 40, well, anywhere from roughly 28 up to 40 people live on the shows. But he got a hell of a lot of views afterwards. So, you know, I don't know if he's made the right decision. But I don't know what he's basing his decision on. Is it the fact that he didn't like doing it? Or is it because of the amount of people who were viewing live? Excuse me. Or is it because people were giving him flack? And I know some were. People were sending him some rather nasty emails, and some people were putting messages on his channel calling him all sorts of names. And at one point he actually put me in YouTube as one of his administrators to regulate the messages he was getting. The fact is, though, on my screen when I went to these messages, I didn't see most of them, and the ones I did, I couldn't delete them. The odd one I could. So it was pretty pointless him doing that, because it didn't work. The only way that I could proper regulate the messages on his channel and on his videos would be to have his password and his details to log into YouTube as though I were him, which wouldn't be acceptable, and I wouldn't let anybody else, well, put it this way, I wouldn't be expected to be trusted with them kind of details, because you can bring anybody's channel down knowing that, you know, you can log in and do all that, which I wouldn't do anything nasty, but just giving someone admin rights to your channel on YouTube doesn't work. We've tried it and it's proved it. Most of the comments, and if I disagree with them or thought Gilles disagreed with them, you hit the three buttons on the right, you know, the three dots like you get in the chat window, and you get to delete them or whatever. The only thing I got was report, and now and again I got the option to delete a comment, which was very sporadic. It wasn't the same for all messages, and there was one and it said something along the line, I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was something like, fuck you, you fat bastard. And I looked at the dots on the right and I got the option to delete. So whether it's filtered by words or someone who's never posted before, I don't know, but for the most part it didn't work, which was a shame really, because I was prepared to go through all his messages and delete the bad ones, but it didn't work. Yeah, me too, Lady K. Hang on, I've missed a couple. Less trolls on the radio station. Yes, I agree, Bobby. Yeah. On his radio show, they're all tuned into, pardon the pun, tuned into the same kind of thing that they enjoy, which is a very niche market. And I'm pretty sure you don't get many trolls scouting around radio stations, because it's not their thing. They'll pick a bigger target like gaming shows or live shows, doing different things regarding tech and whatnot, but radio shows, I can't imagine them targeting that. Where's my bloody lighter? Right, that was Bobby's question. Well, remark. Standing behind Mr. G, no matter what people like that have too much time on their hands. No, I agree with you, Lady K. Totally. And I'm beginning to think Gilles is losing his way a little bit. He started off, and the reason I was so behind him is the fact that he was there to help the little guy. And I'm not saying that he's turning his back on them by deciding not to do this, but I'm sure for quite a few of them it will feel that way. But I'm not going to judge. I'm just saying, you know, he was building up a really good reputation for helping people, and if he's not going to be doing the live shows, in all fairness, they could quite easily say to him, well, where are you now when we need you? Which isn't my opinion, it would be their opinion. I'm behind whatever he decides to do, because like I said, we've all got to put food on the table. We get a lot of trolls on Kerry Osmond stream, and oh, hang on a minute, that's gone. I'm doing this on my phone, so standing behind Mr. G, people are probably losers. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Atawinter, living in the mummy's basement, probably at 35 to 50 years old. Them kind of people. Atawinter, to answer your question, I honestly don't know what fuels their fire. I think a lot of them live for the aggravation. I think a lot of them, if they get a compliment back, they would ignore it, and if they get a confrontational message back, they would love it. So I think they live for the confrontation, but don't forget, we're hiding behind an IP. And even though you can see me now, if I said something nasty to you guys, even though you know I live in Mirfield, West Yorkshire, England, if I said something nasty or controversial to you guys, I'll bet my testicles that none of you could pinpoint me down to an address and find me. Keyboard warriors. That's all it is. Keyboard warriors. And a lot of them won't even show the face or tell you where they're from anyway. Cowards. Total cowards. We get a lot of yeah, we've done that one. You might like Carey. Yeah, who is this Carey? Carey Holzman stream. A lot of mods including me. Carey Holzman, what is he, a tech guy or? I don't know who he is, I've never heard of him. I'll get to what you said next in a minute, Lady K. I want to find out all this. Actually, while they're typing it, to be honest, I would not do any more either. No, I agree, Lady K. I know he's been disheartened quite a few times, and yeah, in his position, I think I would also be considering cutting it down, quitting, finding some other avenue to make a few bucks, or consolidate it into a few different things. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't think Gilles knows exactly where he is at the moment, which is why I think he sent that message to me saying he's not going to do any more videos. But also I noticed he hasn't put anything up saying he's not going to, no, not videos, I meant live shows. But also he hasn't put anything up saying, sorry guys, I'm not going to be doing any more live tech shows. So I think he's caught in the middle and undecided. And whichever way he decides to go, you know, I'd be behind him. He's taken a lot of flack. And like I said, some things he's going through which I'm not at liberty to say. That's his business, it's none of mine. So from where he is, you wouldn't think anything was wrong to listen to his videos. He's still perky. Hello and welcome to this Windows channel, and you know, he's as perky as he ever was. So I tip my hat to him for that. He's not letting his personal life bleed into his professional life, if you want to call it professional life, you know, whichever. Hello, Senor Pussycat. Oh, fast asleep. You fat lazy git. Right, what were I saying? Right, you shut them down fast, but yeah, I must admit, Bobby, there's many a time on Gilles' channel when someone said something derogatory, they put some nasty curse words in there or whatever, and it's come up on my screen and I've gone ban, 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 ban. As soon as I've done that, on my screen it's showing that they're still there, and then it comes up, Bobby has banned this guy, Bobby has banned this guy, Bobby has banned this guy. He's quick. Quick shooter Bobby. I think we should do a live show one time and get Bobby on doing a video. Bobby at the OK Corral. That would be appropriate for Bobby. He knows how to shoot people down quickly. Good health, people. Right, where are we? You've been chatting with Gilles on WhatsApp. No. That was a couple of weeks ago, the bit I referred to about him saying he wasn't doing any more videos, but I got the feeling he was pretty down. Probably had a few of them, and I get the feeling that what he said to me on that night, first of all, he didn't remember, and then I get the feeling that he looked at his messages the day after and went, oh shit, did I say that? I'm not going to judge him for that. I'm not, because I know he was in a pretty bad place. He was down. Every one of us can get down, even when things are going good. And I wish I could put you in the picture, but I'd be stepping over the border if I did that. And that's something that I wouldn't do to Jill, and I wouldn't do to any of you guys either. If you told me something, even if you didn't say it was a secret, I would regard it as a secret until you said it's okay to let the other people know. But apart from that, Bobby, no. I sent him a donation last week, and then he sent me a message on WhatsApp saying thank you very much, my friend. And you know, we had a really, really quick chat, just saying wish you well, hope everything's going okay. Did the same again this week, and pretty much the same thing. Thank you for your donation, thank you for your support. I didn't expect that. I don't expect him to do that, but you know, he said thank you, and he doesn't have to say thank you to me. He knows I told him a while ago that I support him for doing what he's doing. You know, he was looking after the little guy, and he didn't leave anybody behind. So, oh, my computer screen's gone off now. Bear with me a moment. DVI no signal. Has it rebooted? No, I'm having problems with my Windows 10 at the moment. Right, anyway, where are we? Chatting. You've been chatting with Jules on WhatsApp. So apart from that, Bobby, that's all we've said to each other. I don't even know what WhatsApp is. It's basically a program. You can get it on PC, but it's mainly for Android on your phone or tablet, where you can send a message or pictures to each other, or you can video call each other. Pretty much like FaceTime on iPhone. So it's basically just a keep in touch kind of program. Pretty much like Messenger for Facebook. Hate Facebook. Computer Tech does, yeah. Computer Tech does live builds and chats. Computer Tech, I'm not familiar with that one, although I'm familiar with a few channels that are similar, and I don't watch them because I watch Jill's. I have, let's have a look at my, just bear with me, go to YouTube. I've subscribed to way more channels than I can actually keep up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then show 150 more. So 158 among various different subjects. Some of them are news, some of them are space stuff, which I haven't had time for recently either, because I'm usually in bed by now, and everyone in America is 5 or 6 hours behind me anyway. So come the dark nights, I'll be back to normal. I'll be going back to bed at 5-6 a.m. Carey builds them in his kitchen. Oh, you mean PC building? Carey builds them in his kitchen. Computer Tech does live build. Oh, building the PCs. When you said builds, I thought you meant inside the builds. Ooh, pardon me for a moment. I need to go and point Percy at the porcelain. So bear with me. I'll be back in a moment. Right, where were we? Gets many views on his vids, but few comments and very few showed up for the live shows. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people get very few people showing up for live shows, and yep, you can see Bobby on Cosmic Stream. Hey, you can see Bobby on Cosmic Stream. Not sure what that one means, but been there and done that too. I feel bad for Gilles, but I cancelled my monthly contribution when he ignored my questions. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for that. I wouldn't blame you for that. I must admit my contributions and what they were, and I'm starting as I'm battling with my better judgment on it. I'm actually starting to think that he's turning away from what he's doing. If he is, he is. If he isn't, he isn't. But that's the way life goes. Bernacules is live. He's on live. You should see his setup. Oh, Bernacules Nerdgasm. Yeah, he's got a right setup. He's got a hell of a man cave. I think he set it up in his loft, hasn't he? He's got a hell of a setup. Ex-Microsoft worker. But yeah, I've been a fan of his. I must admit, I've not watched his videos for 3 or 4 months, but yeah, I agree, Lady K. Bright Echo 9, yes, Brian, yeah, he's a good guy. He's a straightforward guy, and I also watch what they call him. He's a straightforward English guy, and explaining computers. His channel's called Explaining Computers. I think his name's Chris. He's a decent guy, and he shows you some stuff. It's not just about computers, but it's about all sorts. I really felt bad about doing that, but just not. No, I agree, lady. Atawahinta. Understandable. I sent Gilles' contributions on the radio show. Thanks for the understanding, Lady K. I don't think Gilles monitors the help with your computer's email since not doing the shows. Probably not. Who can answer that? There's only him that knows. So either he's monitoring them and ignoring them, or not monitoring them. I don't know. I asked him to recommend a beginner shortwave setup for me, and he never even answered that. So I couldn't even see. Yeah. No, I agree. I think he's pretty much lost his way at the moment, and it's easy to say I feel sorry for him, and anybody can have mixed feelings about that. The message I got from him that night when he swore at me, cursed at me, I was pretty much like, leave it a couple of days and see what's that. It was surreal. And a day or two later, I don't go on Facebook much, but my wife goes on it all the time, and she'd seen a message from him saying something like, I've been a total dick, and I'm big enough and man enough to admit that I've been a dick. I didn't reply to that. I didn't even see the post. I don't go on Facebook much, so I don't know. Is Gilles going that way, or is he stuck in limbo? I don't know. I'd like to think that he pulls his pants up and gets back on track, if the track that he wants to get back on is what we know him for. If not, he'll do other things and probably have some level of success in it. But I wouldn't fall out with him. Yeah, the guy who runs Explaining Computers is also fairly well known. Futurist. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Atawahindu. I've seen a few of his videos, but I only watch the ones that relate to computers directly, plus a couple of his quantum computing videos. But anything Raspberry Pi or anything like that, I tend not to watch because I've got all these other bloody channels, and I try to have a little input on most of them, but I can't keep up with them all. Ah, right. I didn't know that. Right. I might surprise him next time I make a comment then. By the way, I wanna thank you guys for joining us. 3 thumbs up already, 6 people in. Much appreciated. And this was just a basic video test to see if this thing works okay. And apparently it worked great. Plugged into my phone. So hopefully I can get it working on, well, it does work on my computer, but unfortunately going live on my YouTube on my computer doesn't seem to be working at the moment. So I've got a problem there. I might need a clean install again, but something's going on, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it when I get the chance. But anyway, so you guys, how are you all doing? What you been up to? You had some good fortune lately, or I hope you've had some good fortune. I'm waiting for messages to pop up now because I've run out of things to say. Yeah, it's been on the TV. I saw you on the TV with Amazon Fire and got on the computer to chat. Oh, right. Oh, you mean tonight? I tried to initiate 5 or 6 live chats. I don't even know if they went through as notifications to people because it was just a spinning icon saying going live, going live, going live, going live. And it was still in the same 2 minutes later, so I cancelled that and then tried again. Messed about with it, tried again. But since the Chrome Anniversary Edition, this version 69, it seems to have quite a lot of glitches, and yesterday YouTube was in a hell of a mess. Somebody phoned me up saying they couldn't do anything on YouTube. And trying to troubleshoot somebody else's computer on a telephone when you're talking to someone who's not computer savvy, it's hard work. But I sort of got the idea a bit later on when she was trying to explain to me what she was doing. So I tried it on my computer in YouTube, and I was getting all sorts of glitches. So I knew YouTube had a problem yesterday. Watch Cosmic Lettuce live in 30 minutes. I'm hoping to be in bed in 30 minutes. I'm knackered. But yeah, YouTube was having big problems yesterday, whether that's to do with the new Chrome or whether they were actually tweaking YouTube to work with the new Chrome. I don't know, but it was playing up like mad yesterday. Right, next. Big storm came through the other day, and a big tree what? Came across the street and fell, but no damage. Whew. Yeah. You don't want that kind of thing happening. At least it didn't damage your property, and you weren't stood in the way, thankfully. Yeah, I must admit, things like that. You hear about people just driving down the road and a tree fell on the car and killed them. How do you avoid that? You can't see the tree bloody falling. Well, you can if it's in front of you and you stop, but it's cooling down here now. Well, I hope you stay out of harm's way, Lady K. You're a diamond. Just like the rest of you guys on here. You don't deserve any bad luck, you deserve good luck. Be safe, Mr. Patrick. Why is he going? Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't say I was going. Hey, Gilles, we were just talking about you, buddy. How are you doing? Oh, you're staying? Well, I can do another, possibly an hour. I can do possibly an hour. I've got some supplies. Just bear with me. It's a cheap bottle of cider, but it's effective. So, yeah, we might as well just stay here. Yeah, Gilles, I tried 5 or 6 times to do a live show to test this new mic out on my computer. I couldn't go live. It just said going live, going live, going live, and it stayed like that. And YouTube yesterday had a hell of a lot of problems for me and somebody I tried to give phone support to, which was a bloody nightmare. So I've ended up doing it on my phone. It's worked perfect. Plug the microphone into my phone, it's worked perfect. But on the PC, it's not working. So, yeah, good here. Good here, thanks. So I'm presuming it's got something to do with the Chrome update, the anniversary update. Oh, you got your tablet then? The wife said something about you were waiting for an Android tablet coming. 42 inch. Speaking of 42 inch, I need to order a new TV. Our TV, we switch it on now, and I think there's something wrong with it because, well, I know there's something wrong with it. Chrome 69 is divine, as they say. Yeah. Oh, cool. At least on the phone, I don't look like the Dark Man. If I were to do this on the webcam, I'd look like the Dark Man. I must admit the camera on this S7 is brilliant. Oh, speaking of the S7, I got Chrome 69 too. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I even came to the conclusion that YouTube was playing up so much yesterday, not just because of Chrome 69, but maybe they were tweaking YouTube to work with it as best as it could. I didn't have time to research it, but apparently the person I was talking to on the phone yesterday sent me a message this morning on my phone saying a lot of people were having problems with YouTube and something to do with 10 inch with Android 7.1. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to take this pop filter off, it's getting on my nerves. Right. Hopefully that sounds just as good. I hope I haven't ruined the sound. Turn it that way a bit. Yeah, Gilles, this was my birthday present from the wife. A nice microphone for live streaming, which I intend doing more of. I just need a subject matter. Either that or just bored people to join me when I'm bored. So, how's things? Hopefully good. Yeah, I even tried before I gave up on live streaming. I tried Edge, but on Edge I couldn't find the thing that says go live now. I don't have any program in at the moment set up to go live with, such as OBS. Whereas in Chrome, it's only in Chrome. I get the go live now, and it does it through the Chrome browser without anything configured, set up, any third-party software. But on Edge, I didn't get that option just to go live, so I thought, bugger it, do it on my phone and see if that works. And apparently it worked bloody better than the computer. So yeah, one of those things. I think I'm due a clean install again. So yeah, I discovered that, Patrick. Yeah, I discovered that. Glad to hear you're doing well, Gilles. Glad to hear you're doing well. I hope some of your ventures are taking off. I know you tried that. I can't remember if it was a cafe or a bar. Alcohol versus coffee. I can't remember which you said it was, but retro gaming was the theme. And it was something you'd like to have a go at. I can't get used to live stream on my bloody phone. Yeah, it only works in Chrome, yeah. I'm missing the chat window. But I can do it that way. Oh yeah. I can't show you a photo of it because I'm using my phone. The whole back of my phone is shattered, Galaxy S7. And I was a bit gutted getting myself vodka and cranberry juice. Have one for me, buddy. In fact, pour one for me and I'll download it. Yeah, the back of my phone is smashed to pieces, and I was a bit gutted. I've ordered. Hang on. I've ordered a genuine Samsung glass back. Look at the size of the box for it. Ridiculous. But anyway, that's arrived. I need to fit that. But the back of my phone broke. It fell. Now get this. My little portable speaker, which is 3 inches tall. I was working in the garden, filling the gaps in between the path. I dug all the grass out and filled in the gaps with mortar. And I knocked my speaker and it had my phone on top of it. And my phone fell 3 inches and the back was shattered. I was bloody gutted. Oh, 60%. Gaming and karaoke. If you get some lap dancing, mate, I'm on that plane. Oh, for God's sake. New glasses. Yeah. Yeah, lap dancing. I don't think I'd be any good as a lap dancer though. And I definitely wouldn't make any money. I was actually thinking of going out on the streets, you know, but I couldn't afford to pay him enough. Eh dear. So come on, you guys, you got any news or I don't know, something? I'm pretty much running out of things to say. Number one, because I'm pretty much running out of things to say. Number two, if I'd have had much more to drink, I would have probably talked your ears off. No news. Well, Lady K, no news is no bad news. That's a positive. Anybody heard from Grapple? I'd love to come over. Seriously. I would love to come over. Spend a few nights with you, especially down in that karaoke bar. Definitely. Give it a few goes on the microphone. I mean, I wouldn't be singing the same songs as you. I'd probably do a couple of AC/DC tracks or a few Beatles, Metallica, that kind of thing. No, last time I heard from Grapple, Mary Ellen, was she actually sent me a message when I can't remember which part of the we're talking about Trump now, by the way. Trump got in trouble over something and she sent me a message saying, that's it, he's fucking done. And that's the last I heard from Grapple. Bless her. I must admit her heart is really in getting rid of that piece of shit. And I must agree with her, to be honest. What an arsehole. Do you know what I'd like to see on here tonight? Woodbeast, Richie Rich as I call him. He asked me to do a voiceover for one of his tracks, and he posted it. I was quite impressed with it, actually. Do you know what? I think the whole world needs a shot against Trump. He's a vile, imbecilic, self-serving bloody moron. And apart from the people who support him, which I can't understand, apart from the people who support him, anybody else with their eyes wide open, he's just a bloody virus. He's a virus on the bloody... He's a boil on the bum of humanity. An orange one at that. Yeah, I agree, Bobby. Definitely. Yeah. Putin's sock puppet. Ooh, speaking of sock puppets. Yeah, as you know, we've all met Gordon. Got another. Hoping to do a video with them when I get a guitar sorted out. I swear to God it'll be funny. I did one before years ago and YouTube rejected it. Back then you had to be making responsible videos, and I did a video of Gordon breaking wind, and I used a gas canister and a lighter. I was hidden, totally hidden. Uploaded the video and YouTube rejected it on safety grounds. I'm going back about 10 years. But I had it on my phone. I had it on my phone for about 5 years. I wish I still had it on, because I wouldn't bother making the same video again. I'd just upload the original one. But it was so funny. All my mates sat there pissing themselves laughing. Yeah, he's gone to bed now, Patrick. He's stage dived over that way. No, seriously, Patrick, they refused the video. And the one where I did the Motorhead Ace of Spades, Gordon playing the guitar, I fastened his hand under the strings at one side and under the bridge at the other side, and basically did this behind the guitar. And they refused the video, and they didn't tell me why, but I presume it was copyright on the music. I'm going back 10 years, roughly. They refused that, and I know why they refused the other video. They said it was some, pardon me, safety concerns, because I was using a gas canister to emulate the fact he was breaking wind. You need to wear a jacket indoors. Actually, I've got my scruffy old jacket on. Yep. This is my Old Faithful for keeping me warm. This thing's falling to pieces, but the only reason I keep it is the old lady that I used to look after a few years ago before she passed away. I used to be with her 9 till 5, looking after her, doing all the things. She passed away, and she bought me this, and it will have to literally have holes everywhere before I get rid of it. Then they won't let my Minky puppets on. I'm sure they will, Patrick. I'm sure they will. I'm going back 10 years when they refused it. This was the early days. Early days of uploading YouTube videos. So I'm almost certain that you'll get your video on. Come on, if PewDiePie can get on, who the fuck can't? I'm actually going to try and log on my computer to my live stream, my channel. Live now. Let's see. Live now. Let's see. Ooh, it's working. Ooh, it's working. I'm going to shut that off. We're getting a loop. We don't want that never-ending loop. We'll all fall into the bloody matrix. So, Mr. Gilles, how does this microphone sound compared to, say, the microphone I was using before? I'm hoping the quality is better. I'm still messing around with the settings, trying to get everything right. I'm hoping the quality is better. And this is plugged into my phone, not my computer, so I don't know how it's actually set up when it's plugged into my phone, because there are no settings for it. I might actually use my other microphone on my phone in future. That little one that I showed you. That little left and right stereo microphone. All is quiet on the chat. Time is it? Oh my god, 3 AM. I haven't been to bed at 3 AM for quite some time. Oh, Gilles, yeah. Lady K in the background. I saw a red light pass by here earlier on. I'm sure that was your scope. Cosmic... Oh, God. If I do that, I'll be up all bloody night. Yeah, I mean, you've got to have. What is it now, Gilles? Is it? You've got to have 1,000. Lady K, I consider my buttocks well and truly spanked. What was I saying? Yeah, you must have a. Is it 1,000 subs now before you can even try to monetize? I'll never monetize mine anyway, because to be honest, I'd never get that kind of interest. Patrick, quite the sadist. Hey dear. I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stay live for another 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump on to Whip It Good. I can't believe how that came out. I'm gonna stay live for a few minutes, then I'm gonna whip it good. That didn't come out quite right. Oh, me doing weekly shows? Nah, I don't. Yeah, yeah, Lady K. That did sound funny. But weekly shows. Not so sure about that. Number one, I don't have a topic. I don't have a main. I don't have a main channel theme. Mine are pretty much just random videos of nonsense and basic bollocks of life, you know. Sometimes I feel like streaming stupid stuff. Sometimes I'm like, nah. I'd need a bit more tackle if I were to start doing a regular channel. It will probably be about my drones, because I got my drone for my birthday. It actually turned up. Tim Daily Live, TDL. Yeah. TDL, too damn late. But yeah, I got my other drone, which I used part of my birthday money for, and my daughter put the other half too. Wow, is that thing a rocket? Is that thing a bloody rocket? Get it up to 800 foot up easily, and it gets there in like 7-8 seconds. It bloody flies. Quite scary actually, because I'm only used to the slower toy grade drones. 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours viewed. Yeah, thanks for that, Gilles. And to be honest, I don't have any interest in monetizing YouTube. I do it as and when I please. There's no set timetable. I don't expect a hell of a lot of viewers. Just, you know, people such as yourselves that I regard as close friends. That's good enough for me. Few people I'd like to have here that aren't here at the moment, but whip it good. Whip it real good. Do 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 do. Oh, who sung that? Whip it real good. It was back in the bloody 80s, 90s that the techno electronic crap that was going on at the moment in pop. Tim's Random World. Yeah, TMR. Yeah, that might work. You don't get much more random than bullshit, do you? Oh God, she's snoring like a good one. I was going to be real nasty there and take the microphone in there, but no, I won't. No, I won't do that. You might hear her. To be honest, I'm quite happy just doing random stuff as and when I feel like it. No schedule. As and when I please. And the way I make money at the moment is I'm Well, for the last 2 weeks I've been doing a decorating job on a house, which I finished yesterday. My neighbour, she's had the electricians in, a full rewire. So I've got to redecorate her place starting next week. It'll probably take me, because I'm on my own doing it, it'll probably take me about 2 weeks to do hers, which is, it'll be a living room, kitchen, bathroom, passageway, bedroom, top to bottom, ceiling, walls, skirting boards, floor. The floor will just be a cleaning job because she's got carpets down and the workers didn't do a good job at covering up, so that'll just be a cleaning job. But yeah, I've got that to do, and then I've still got a kitchen to finish off, which I started in March, and I left all my tools down there, and she never got back in touch on when to start again, which was supposed to be, I'll call you back in a couple of weeks when I want you to carry on. I think she's just been down the pub every day going, bugger it, I'll spend the money on the booze. Did that job that I've just done. I've got one to do across the road. He only wants his bedroom doing, which is just a paint job really. The old lady across the road, I did her bedroom a few weeks ago. Last up the road, she wanted a full bungalow doing, but I'm not sure I can fit that in. So, sorry, I'm rambling. What? I'm rambling that much. I'm forgetting where I am. What would be good, Jill? I've forgotten where we were. Oh yeah, just recording the random stuff. Yeah. I get a feeling most of it won't be live shows, but I do like going live. I do like going live, and I'd like to see it take off in a way where I get, I don't know, 20, 30 viewers. That would do me. 20, 30 viewers. People that we know from your live tech shows, for example. You know, the people that that little circle that we formed within your live tech shows. To me, that's family, and I miss most of them. And I get the feeling that we're probably not going to see a load of them again, but it's the way of the world, isn't it? Got a charge out of your charger video. Oh, I recorded that video because the drone I ordered, when it arrived, I ended up sending them a message saying there was a problem with the charger. That's the only reason that video is there, and the part 2, because there's a problem with the charger, and they wanted me to make a video so that before they compensate me, they've got to send that video to their suppliers so that they can get compensated. But either way, I'm happy. Hey Rock, how you doing, man? How's things? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Cheers, old pal. Still rocking hard, I hope. Speaking of rocking hard, where's my other drink? Bear with me, I need a glass. Bollocks. Right, where were we? Sorry about that. Still playing some good music, Rock? Or was that your son? I can't remember now. I know you played music and your son's in a band, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% certain on that. But I remember you once put a video up of your son in a band, if I remember rightly. I'm out of my depth now because my bloody hell yeah, AC/DC, you rock, buddy. Yeah. What do you think about the news that Brian Johnson and Phil Rudd are back in the recording studio with them? It's not confirmed yet, but no smoke without fire. Or should I say no fire without smoke? Or whichever way around it is. Do you remember those... a few weeks ago there were some shots of Brian Johnson, Phil Rudd and the other guys at the recording studios. Well, a friend of mine was holidaying in wherever them shots were taken. It was he took the shots from his hotel window. A friend of mine who lives in Scotland, holidaying over there, and he released a few pictures. Apparently he's got some more that he's not going to release because he's going to make some money off them with the magazines, and I don't blame him. But if he leaves it too late, the story's going to be out and them pictures won't be worth a... Yeah, go for it, Gilles. Go for it, Gilles. I understand, and I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing them shows anymore. But I do totally understand and your decision, and I am not gonna judge anybody for that. But if you want to try new things, let us know, buddy. We'll be there. We'll all be there with you. Well, if you're gonna do a live show on them other ones, there's nothing to stop us switching to that. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Time for a glass of cheap cider. We will find you, Gilles. Yes, we will find you, Gilles. We will hunt you down. You need to do more than stalking, Lady K. We need a lady contingency there. The estrogen clan. Excuse me, I'm trying to part without dropping it all over my computer. Oh, there we go. 1 pint of cider poured. Lady K, you can come and stalk me if you want. I'll leave the curtains open. Oh dear. Yep. Oh, I hate doing this on my phone. It's not the same as the computer. I'd love to have the chat window up just at the side, but live streaming at the moment isn't working on the computer for some reason. It doesn't recognise my camera. No idea why. It's the first time it's done it. But even when the camera was recognised, it just wouldn't stream. So, driver issue. New version of Google Chrome issue. Are they tweaking YouTube to go with the new version of Google Chrome? No idea. No idea. I know it was fucked up yesterday. Couldn't do anything on YouTube yesterday. Hey dear. OBS. I tried that a few times. OBS. Got it to work to some degree, but I didn't read into it too much. I just thought I could set it up willy-nilly without RTFM in, reading the manual, and I got some degree of success. Cocked it up for the most part of it, so I'll probably give it another go. But I like that when you're using Chrome, you can just go to the streaming button at the top, upload a video or go live now. I just love that for its simplicity, and it worked every time up until trying to do it today, so hence why I'm on my phone at the moment, but that's how it goes. Anyway guys, I'm gonna cut and run, but I'm gonna spend a bit of time watching Cosmic Lettuce. I'm supposed to be up early doing some more decorating work, but I don't have to be up that early, so I'll jump onto his channel for a short time, let him know I'm there. Apologise for not being there for the last 10, 15, 20 shows, because it's been summer here. I've been enjoying the summer, doing work, getting up early, going to bed early, obviously, so your office is usually a YouTube studio. Yeah, it's 3:15 almost now. It's 3:09, sorry, 3:09. So I'm gonna cut and run. Thank you, Bobby. I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so. I just did this on a whim to test this. Test this new microphone out. So apparently it works okay. So I'm totally chuffed with that. Cheap microphone, and it works a dream. So I'm happy with that. Hey, what's my PC doing now? Ah, fuck it, let it do what it wants. Thank you, Patrick. Mr. Duckfart. Whack, whack. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining me on this. It was just supposed to be a mic test, but same to you, Lady K. Same to you, Lady K. We need to get together more often. We need to get together more often. Get the old circle of friends going back. Get the old circle of friends going back. No, that didn't make sense. Get the old circle of friends going again. And we'll try and work something out. We'll try and work something out and see what happens. And yeah, I might actually. I'll think about it. Committing to a live show once a week, although I won't have any specific topic. It'll just be general chit chat. So anyway, guys, listen, thank you all for joining. I'm gonna join Cosmic Lettuce, finish this pint, go and get myself a shower, and then it's time for bed, because I've got to get up for some work tomorrow. So I will speak to you guys later. So you all take care. No problem, Gilles. You all take care, and we will speak sometime soon. So I'm going to bid you all good night. Take care. Stay safe and be devilish. Take care, guys, and thank you. And thank you, Rock, for joining last minute. Thank you, buddy. You all take care. Bye for now.